morning, welcome back to another vlog. It's Sunday. It was actually my birthday yesterday. I was going to vlog on my birthday and then I just didn't. I was so tired, honestly, all day. Just following on from last week's haul. She's so tired all day. I was tired yesterday, but I had a lot of fun. I'll tell you what I did. But for now, I'm going to eat my remnants of the pizza that I got while we were out. Then I got to take home with us from the rustic pizza place in Doncaster, and I'm gonna go and play a little bit of my game. Followed by birthday cake for breakfast. Does anybody recognise this cake? Continuing the birthday treats, me and Lee, well, the kids as well, but me and Lee specifically, ordered this, a little bit of a fancier takeaway. It's from Suburb in Doncaster, which is like a really cool looking diner. And we got a chicken burger and a beef burger, which we split just so we can try them, and some different spiced chips. It is delicious. Milo got a garlic bread and what is seeming to be the best milkshake he's ever had in his life. Not the best, what's the best? Is it TGI?
Easily, guys. If you agree, put in the comments.
That takeaway was the nicest takeaway we've ever had. Every single person enjoyed everything that we ordered. Anyway, it's Monday. It's actually school pickup now. I went out first thing this morning to go and take my dad's picture because he's captain at the golf club now and he needs a picture to go on the wall. So I went and took all my lights and stuff, and then I was editing most of the day. So yeah, that was Monday. And we're going to be home, and it's going to be the evening in the blink of an eye.
I realised that most of this vlog is going to be about food, but if you have never had this loaf cake from Asda, it is so delicious. It's Madeira cake, my absolute favourite. It is moist. I know people hate that word, but I bought this one for myself and for Ella. I got a chocolate one for Milo and he really liked it, and like a cherry bakewell for Lee. And they are all so good. This morning, I really considered just kind of scrapping the vlog and starting all over again, because I feel like I've been just on a bit of a downer, truthfully. I've just been super low energy. But it was this time last year that I was like at my very lowest point, which makes me wonder, is it that I know that in my mind and I'm kind of repeating the pattern? Or is it maybe like a seasonal affective thing? I don't know. But this week, I'm just like, ugh. I didn't do anything yesterday other than my edit. And I had like videos to film. Today, I've got to get some stuff done. But I've just come back from the school run, and what I'm actually going to do first is sit, play some Dreamlight Valley and watch some Handmaid's Tale, which it's not like it's the most uplifting thing in the world, but I discovered that it's now on Prime. So I used to watch it on Sky. We've still got Sky, but we never ever watch it. We never actually like turn it on. We've just got like the basic, I'm happy to get rid of it, truthfully. So we've got every streaming service. So I never kind of kept up with it, but I wanted to catch up. So yesterday I found out it was on Prime and now I'm hooked again. Well, this is a look. I put some makeup on to film a video, and I filmed putting this makeup on. You'll be glad to know it will be up by the time you see this vlog. But this is, I mean, I do quite like, it's very highlighty, way more than I usually would do. But this I think is really throwing me off. And this, and the fact that I look town code. But it's fun. It's fun to play around with makeup. Toned it down slightly for a second video. I thought it was a little bit too... There's someone specific from New Jersey Housewives that I was thinking of. Anyway, we've left that behind. But for sure, the fun like glass skin highlight thing, I'm going to play with that again because I enjoyed that. I'm going to have a look on Pinterest, I think, and find myself some more inspiration. Because that's what I found. It was like they look like dolls. I honestly don't know how much of it was Photoshop and how much of it was just incredible makeup artistry. But I also remember I bought this for myself yesterday. So when I take my makeup off later, which I don't really want to do now, I did, ooh, that's like an unblended contour there, isn't it? You can see that it's like settling into my lines. I don't really want to take it off now. Before I was quite keen. But now I'll wait till later and then I'll treat myself to a milky sheet mask. Milo and I have just started a new game called Pokemon. What did you say it's called, Milo?
Arceus. It's Arceus, guys, in the comments. It's Arceus, isn't it? She keeps calling it Arceus.
It's Arceus.
No, it's not.
It is. He's so angry about it.
I am. Because you really just started playing this game. You think you know everything.
It's Arceus, guys. It's Arceus. As Milo would say. Put it down in the comments if you agree with me. Good morning. It's actually lunchtime. It's Thursday. I worked so late last Thursday that I took some time back this morning. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm working such a short day today. It feels like I'm almost not at work. Also, oh, there's something on my screen. I thought I had something on my chin. Also put some really heavy makeup on this morning because I had time to play. I watched a video about contouring where they did the bronzer like on the cheekbones rather than here, and I way overlined my lips, but it's just fun. Speaking of, I want to say don't get me started, but I'm getting myself started. I got a comment this morning. I posted a video on my other channel about some highlight. I think I might be wearing, no, I'm wearing a different highlight today. About highlight that I love from Fenty, and I used to wear the side that was quite subtle, and I was playing around with the really frosty, much bolder side, and I loved it. It was so, I don't think I vlogged much in the daytime yesterday, but it was so kind of like, I don't know, something otherworldly about it. And this person left me a comment to say not all trends are for all people, and that it didn't make me look glowy. It made me look worse because of the texture that you could see in my skin. And she said, why would you use something that would exaggerate texture? Now, the only place that I try to avoid that is like here. I don't like the pores here, but there's texture all over your face. Like I had it like here. And you can see, even in my iPhone, you can see texture, you can see fine lines. Because of filters and everyone's got professional lights in their back pocket now, it's just a completely different world we're living in, and no one remembers what skin looks like. Nobody remembers what our actual faces look like. We're so used to seeing kind of like super, super smooth stuff. And I've said this loads, especially when I do like heavier foundations or specific highlights, powders, things like that. I always try and go outside and show you what it really looks like in daylight, because it's going to be very, very different than it looks like under studio lights or obviously with a filter, which I never ever use. So it kind of irritated me for myself, but it also irritated me because I thought, this is why we're in the place that we're at. Everyone is so scared of natural skin and texture, and yet that is just what skin looks like. Now, if her profile picture is to be believed, this was an older lady. And so I also feel bad for her, because I think if she genuinely thinks she's doing me a favor by letting me know, look, love, that doesn't look great on you. Okay, I can say, let's be generous and say that maybe is really what she was trying to say. I think that's what it was. I think she was probably annoyed about something else today, and she was just like, let's spread this around. But then I feel bad for her, because I think, God, what's she kind of let go of? What she thought, well, I can't do this anymore because it doesn't make me look my best. My friend and I, last time we went out, we were watching all these women dancing, and we were in this club in town, club bar that we used to go to, ironically, and now we fit right in. It's really quite upsetting. And we were talking about it, like, we're never going to age out of that. We're never going to age out of wanting to go dancing. We're probably, I feel like I'm already aging out of wanting to be hungover the next day. But going out and dancing, getting dressed up, I'm never going to age out of playing video games. I'm just not. And I'm never going to age out of potentially dyeing my hair some crazy colour and wearing lipstick and makeup and trying new things. I'm just not, and I don't want to have to. Something just arrived. Very excited about this. Haven't bought any beauty. Also, look at this thing my mum bought me. It's actually supposed to be like so you can get rid of like personal information on stuff. But I feel like this will be perfect. Oh, I don't even need it. It's kind of disappointing. It was just a rip open box. So it's a little Sephora haul. Haven't bought any beauty in ages, and there were a few things that I wanted to try. I'm looking at these now and thinking, it was really difficult to find swatches online. They both looked paler than this, but we'll see how they dry. I'll do a video testing them out. I got two new cream lip stains in First Day and Alter Ego. I just had a full-on coughing fit. Okay, those. I wanted to try the putty. I wanted to try the putty bronzer. I definitely thought it was going to be bigger than this, but the e.l.f. putty bronzer. I don't think it's gonna. I'm gonna need a bigger product than this. I started saying. This I'm excited to try since I've been playing around with contour and stuff recently. I got the one, I think it's called Feeling Shady, which is kind of like the taupey looking one, because I've already got the Fenty cream bronzer, which is quite warm and bronzy. So I wanted to get something that was kind of a little bit more contoury, because I just want to play around with some of the stuff that I've seen online, and I didn't feel like I had anything. Everything that I've got is like either really orangey or doesn't blend out very well. And I've heard good things about this. I got a brow pencil, which is just to replace the one that I had like run out of. Oh, it's waterproof brow pencil. I've tried a few different ones. I got this in Nutmeg Brown, which I think is the lightest shade. So I'll keep you posted, but I want to try something different. And then the last thing I got, which I think, yeah, it 100% was. This is the most expensive thing that I purchased. Possibly the most money I've ever spent on a makeup brush. But again, I've been watching a ton of videos and people are using more kind of flathead. Oh, this is fancy. It's got like a thing you can keep a lid on it. My blade is finally coming in handy. Maybe. Oh, it has got like one of those perforated things. I just can't quite get to it. It is like a flat, slightly molded. Why do they make things so difficult to open? I'll show you when I actually get it unwrapped, but it's like a kind of almost like a doe foot foundation brush. Really unusual compared to other ones that I've got. I'm also going to at some point go through but a whole basket of brushes, all different shapes and sizes. And I think that often when you see techniques that you haven't used before, or like new trends, new ways of applying makeup, it's less about the makeup and more about the tools. So there are some brushes that maybe I never used before because they just didn't really appeal to me, whereas now they would. How cool is this? So I wanted kind of a brush that looked like this, but I don't know if all the brushes, when I'm watching people do this with their foundation, does it look like this on the other side? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Anyway, that was my little mini. Oh, I feel like I'm going to need multiple ones of these because I think it's going to be beautiful for blending, but also powder. Ooh. Powder. Yeah, that's my little mini Sephora haul. So I've made a bit of a weird dinner. I had gammon that I needed to use up, and I was going to make chips, but then I decided on roast potatoes because delicious. And you can't have gammon without eggs, but I didn't really want to have to fry the eggs. So I baked them in these like ramekin stuff. I mean, honestly, I've never baked eggs before, so I don't know what this is going to be like. And these clearly, one of both went awry. So can we call it like deconstructed gammon and eggs? Have I got like a gap in my eyebrow? I think I have. All of the big spoons in my house have just disappeared, just magically disappeared. So I'm eating my enormous bowl of cereal with a teeny tiny spoon today. Tell me that these, let's illuminate them, don't look delicious. I've made like roast potato chips. I think I've perfected this now. We're playing this game again. Didn't last long last time. I think it's one of those things like you have to be in the mood. Although once I started playing this, I really wanted to start Zelda again. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the vlog here and get it edited because this evening I'm going to my friend's husband's 40th birthday party, and it is fancy dress. I'm really excited to show you what I'm going as, what Ella's going as. No one else from this house is coming. It's just me and Ella, and my dad's going. Karen and Kat, well, Kaz, it's her husband's birthday. I can't wait to show you what everybody's dressed as. And tomorrow, very, very early, we're going to London. So I'm glad I'm driving tonight. So yeah, next week's vlog should be a little bit more action-packed. But thank you so much for sticking with me, and I will see you guys then. Oh, also, if you do want to see in the meantime, I'll probably post some stuff on Instagram. That will have gone up last night.